Now, before we jump into your reading, I want to wish all of the Scorpio Suns a happy solar return, happy birthday month. I wish you all the blessings, all the abundance, all the love that you deserve for the next year. So now let's jump into your reading. Welcome, Scorpio, to your November 2025 reading. So let's jump straight in to see what messages are here for you for November. We've got a few planets in retrograde this month, so it might be a time for pause, reflection, slower pace, maybe not the time to jump into something new, but we'll see what the Spirit says for you, because everyone's different, and even the retrogrades affect us differently. So it's super exciting. The readings so far have been amazing, and I have a sense that yours is going to be extra special. So let's see. And we're going to start with oracle cards and then dive deeper into the tarot. And your first card is Get Your Brave On. Love this card. Learn from the bees and seek the ally. So Get Your Brave On is very, very much about letting go. Letting go, letting yourself be free, being authentic, cracking open that shell or masks that we wear that are not authentic, and to really get your brave on in whatever way that is. So if it's in love, it's stepping outside of your comfort zone. If it's career, it's doing something that you've never done before. And I can see this abandon that she's feeling under the moon. It reminds me of where, dancing naked under the moon. It's getting your brave on. Not saying you should get naked to do it, but it's very much about letting yourself go. We've got the owl in the background. So the owl that has the wisdom, the insights. It's very mysterious, very, very, very Scorpio energy with sensuality, sexuality. And for some of you, it may be a release of a block in your sensuality and sexuality. And that's part of our creativity, our passion, all of that beautiful, sensual energy. So you might be feeling that more this month. And then you have learn from the bees. So it's such a curious card, this one. And when we think about the bees, it's the hive mentality, sticking together, cooperation, teamwork. And for some of you, I'm getting that it's finding your tribe, finding your community, getting support that you need. If you've been feeling that you're going it alone a lot, this is about coming up with ideas for how you can work together. And maybe for some of you, that's part of getting your brave on. It's about showing the world your real self so that you can attract the other people that are your tribe, your people. Getting the support that you need. Feeling part of something, feeling part of a group, part of a community. And I know for a lot of us on our spiritual path, it can feel a little bit isolating. And this is very much about finding the people that relate to you. But if you don't show who you really are, that beautiful, sensual, creative, deep Scorpio energy, then the people that love you and that are connected to you and aligned to you and that are your tribe, they're not going to see you. So this is very much the message. And it may be stepping out of your comfort zone. Because like the clothes that we wear, we don't realize how much we hide and alter our true self. We edit it, we water it down, we hide it. And this reading for you is the exact opposite. The exact opposite. So I think the bravery is about really letting people see who you really are. The numbers on the cards are 44 and 7, and then we have 8. So if they're significant numbers for you, and they might be significant during the month, you could look out for those numbers. They'll be the numbers telling you that you're on track, those little breadcrumbs that the universe leaves for you, guiding you, supporting you. Such cool energy. And then you have the card number 8, seek the ally. And so having someone on your side, supportive, someone like you, maybe you'll meet someone and you'll be surprised at how similar you are. Someone that thinks like you, that may be outside of the box. And if you don't find them this month, that's what you're kind of leading to. The allies, the people that are like you. So cool. The energy from this, I don't know if you can feel it through the screen, but it's super mysterious and exciting. Now with Learn from the Bees, she also has a blindfold on, and that's again with the mysteries. So you might be diving deeper into the mysteries of life this month. What's under the surface? What do you need to see under the surface? And because this month we have the planets in retrograde, it's a beautiful time to do that. To reveal something that you haven't seen before. But for some of you, this is really diving deep. What's going on underneath the situation? Okay, I'm excited to see where this goes. So let's dive deeper into your reading with tarot. And Spirit, can we please have the past, present, and future? 9, 10, 10. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. The 9 of Pentacles is the pleasure card, which is very much like the Get Your Brave On. It's enjoying the pleasure, the sensuality of life, the creativity, the pleasure. I feel for some of you, getting into that energy is a bit of your key to living a more abundant life or attracting the love that you want. And why I'm saying that is because it's your signature energy, and also it gets us out of the mundane work, getting out of the mind, getting out of the fears of the mind, because then you have the 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords is always about facing our fears so that they can be released. And this is what I'm getting, it's just so clear, is looking under the surface for what you need to see. What is the fear that you need to see this month? You can try and obviously spend time in meditation, contemplation to work it out, but I think it'll be revealed to you. And this card is such a good wisdom card because it tells you that when you face your fear, that's when it gets released. We have so much new age positivity. Just think positive and manifest and create what you want, which is great, and it's really good to be positive. But if you're just popping positive affirmations on top of a deep-seated fear, it's never going to work. It won't create the manifestation that you want. How to manifest what you want is by facing whatever the fear is under the surface and releasing it, handing it over, letting it go. And this is what you'll be doing this month. And for many of you, I think you've done it, or you're doing it, because then you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is the ultimate manifestation. It's your legacy. It's creating whatever your 10 of Pentacles is. So it could be business, it could be a house, material things, career, whatever that is for you. This 10 of Swords, by facing your fear and releasing it, then it allows for that creation to happen. That's one thing I find hard with a lot of the New Age manifestation lectures, because of my own experience, that I found when I worked at it, when I was meditating and visualizing what I want and tried to stay positive and in high emotions, it actually just created more stress around the fact that I haven't got it. And when the manifestations haven't come in, then I'd try and work harder, and then it just create this more lack feeling and wondering why it hasn't happened and maybe what I've done wrong. And that is just such the wrong energy. What I found is that when I looked at the fear and I let it go, that no matter what happened, it was okay. And I realized that it was just the fear there. And I stopped trying to tell this powerful, infinite universe exactly what I wanted. Then it just happened. Because I'd already had it in my consciousness. I already knew what I wanted. I didn't need to keep saying, please, can I have it? Please, this is what I want. It just didn't work for me. But everyone has different process. It's not that it's wrong, but I'm just saying that because that's really what your reading is indicating. Getting into your pleasure, feeling the pleasure, feeling the abandon of life, letting go more, letting go of being rigid and having so many rules, and letting yourself just be free and sensual and enjoying pleasures of life. Having a look at whatever this fear is and staring it in the face and letting it go. And that's when, like, the magic happens. It just comes, it just happens without efforting. Okay, this is cool. So let's dive a bit deeper. And okay. 5 of Swords. So I was asking what's blocking, and it's the 5 of Swords. The Swords is all about the mind. And this can be about winning a battle, an argument. So just being careful about when the mind is hurting relationships because it wants to either be right or make a point or is defensive. It's not, the 5 of Swords is not a great energy when it comes to our relationships, because although he thinks he's won, he hasn't really. You know, he's all on his own. These people are hurt, and it just doesn't help. So it's all about picking your battles wisely. Okay. And what is in Scorpio's hopes, dreams, or wishes? What are their hopes, dreams, or wishes? What are their hopes, dreams, or wishes? Okay. Yeah, love that. For wish fulfillment. So you have the 4 of Wands in your hopes, dreams, or wishes. So deep down, what you want is stability, happiness, security, because 4s are very much about security, about the home, having a solid ground, having stability, safety, security. And what does Scorpio need to know about the ways to achieve the 4? Oh, Empress, King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the Emperor and the King of Pentacles is very much about taking control, stepping into your power and your authority, knowing that you can manifest and create what you want. But then we have it with this water energy. And that's what I'm saying. I think this is understanding that to manifest, it doesn't need to be through force. It doesn't need to be you don't need to manifest through force. It can be done with ease. It can be done with letting go. It can be done with the feeling the enjoyment and the pleasure of life and allowing it to come in. And sometimes we have a hard time with that because it's not about doing nothing, but it's about being in the flow, doing things when that feels right and the pleasure of it. Trusting the universe to bring it to you. Not having to force and push. So it kind of feels like you get this really great wisdom around manifesting this month, which I think for many of you will be very different than what you had thought. And you have the High Priestess. So really getting in touch with your intuition, trusting your intuition and the guidance that it's giving you this month, trusting when things feel right, when they feel wrong, having faith in what you can't see, and diving deep under the surface of this to understand the fear so that you can look at it and release it. Now let's ask for an angel message. Let's see what the angels want you to know as they're supporting you through the month of November. You have, beloved one, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So, Scorpio, if you are single and you're looking for love, ask the angels for support to bring that love to you. So that's a specific message. And we're just going to ask the crystal angels for another message. Love this reading. It feels so mystical, pleasurable, that kind of moody feeling, diving under the surface, trusting your intuition. Some of you might be diving deep into esoteric knowledge, which is super cool. You have Moldavite and unconventionality, and you have Ruby and bless your heart. Now, Moldavite is very much about expressing your true self, getting your brave on, showing the world your real self, the real you, the one that's mystical, deep, intense, passionate, all of those beautiful qualities. And bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to mend your heart. So I feel that's for relationships. So if you're looking for love, ask the angels to heal your heart so that you can bring in this soulmate connection, because that will be available for some of you as well. Okay. So Scorpio, that is your reading for the month. Super awesome energy. I love it. So get your brave on. Show the world the real you, and trust your intuition. Face any fears this month. I'm sending you all of my love, light, and blessings. Thank you for subscribes, likes, and comments. And on the new moon of every month, I do a healing and blessing ritual. And if you would like to be included, if there's something that you would want healed or released, so it could be to do with your health, your finances, career, pop a heart in the comments with the area of life that you want the blessing and the healing on, and I will include you in that ritual. So again, sending you all of my love and light, and I'll see you next time.